There you are, little one. Let me just wait until everything else is loading, because now one is very much faster than the other ones. Actually kind of interesting. I'll take it. Now, one question is this even going to work like this? I have some inkling that it will not. Now it should. Good. It means I can change around this, and I can change around this, and well, maybe we'll actually get to see something. Game willing, that is. Game willing. Game is very much willing. Well, a bit of a little gem, isn't it? Since I can't have my Doodle War Warcraft, I will just play Warcraft and Medieval 2. Because that at least works. That isn't this. Chapter 1. Chasing Visions. Somewhere in the Arati Highlands, Thrall, the young war chief of the Orkashore, wakes from his troubling dream. Which we can't see because videos still don't really work. Shit. Oh, right. It starts with the tutorial, doesn't it? Yeah. Horrible, isn't it?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
And I've got a new pot of coffee. Now let's see. Did this one? Give me a second for getting the controls back into my head.
Skillfully done. However,
I just moved an orc.
Encampment is still far off. Very good.
Wasn't that skillful, now was it?
I
know.
Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it.
Yes.
This
I've played
reflects
games like
areas
this
you have
before. I
explored.
may not be good at it, but I've played them
Select Thrall
before.
and order him to move to the banner in the middle of
You
the
know.
encampment.
Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, war chief.
See, this is still the
Yourselves.
good,
I sense a knoll
classical
To
Just-
order Thrall's forces
oops,
to defeat
Warcraft.
the Valkyrie. Select all of your
3.
troops. Click
Reign
on
of
the
Fist, to be
attack
precise.
button and then click on the
That is enjoyable.
This was only a scout. But
That
the
is a
Knolls
blessing.
camp lies
This
just
one here?
ahead.
Order your troops
Aggressive
to perform
move.
An aggressive attack move into the enemy
Yeah.
encampment.
Oh boy, I
To
still
do
remember
this,
the
select all
very
of your
old
troops,
Command & Conquer
click
titles.
the attack button,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
they
left
didn't have
click on
that.
the ground in the middle of the
Made it
encampment.
quite annoying. Put it very mildly. Alright, now you're forcing to get chain lightning. Chain lightning! Come on! Must target organic unit. That's a gnoll. That's probably an organic unit.
Dabu.
But that one is very great addition, let me just say.
Dabu.
One I enjoy very, very much.
War chief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the
Yes,
nearby
I
river.
know.
The Murlocs would make excellent targets for your new chain lightning spell.
I know.
To have Thrall use his new ability, click on the chain lightning button and then let
For
it.
honor.
Some monsters drop treasure when they are. This
I know.
particular treasure chest contained a
When I
useful
think about it,
potion of
actually, there
mana.
were
Notice that the potion
usually quite a
now
few secrets on the
occupies
maps.
one of Thrall's
I
inventory
don't
slots near the bottom middle of your screen.
remember
Potions of
those at
mana
all.
can be used
Yes.
to replenish a hero's mana with magic energies that allow the
It's been a
to
while, you know.
chain lightning.
Yes. For honor.
Yeah, sure, let's lose that.
Dabu.
Make you happy.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Oh
Be
boy.
wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses. Yes.
Hey, your little peons wanna sleep too. I'm sure of it. Potion of healing.
Let's get on with it. For honor.
Yes, I know, every goddamn level, as far as I'm aware, actually holds secrets.
Dabu.
And you know,
Yeah, ogre.
cats if I would
A
have
fierce
just let
battle
him sleep.
on our hands, and the beast wasn't sleeping.
Now a few of these ones actually coming back to me now.
For honor.
But because they actually put down in a rather easy to understand and sensible way, like chain lightning. So on C.
Honor. Yeah.
That's not that hard to imagine.
Dabu.
Honestly, I don't really remember much of them, but as long as I remember the A button is for the attack move,
Watch yourselves, my brethren.
and use that on that
Those
guy.
creatures do not sleep at night.
Yeah. No, it's
Yes.
tough battles ahead of that.
For honor. Dabu.
Oops.
Your time has come.
This game still has a lot of well, niceties, I would say, compared to older RTS games. Quite enjoyable indeed.
For Doomhammer.
Your beating means nothing to me. Ring of protection.
Lokrigar,
I'll take that.
Nogal.
Well, I'll take that as soon as my little guys are going out of the way.
Excellent.
That's
Thrall
finding.
has found a magic ring. Rings are very useful because they provide a constant passive benefit as long as they
Yes,
are
I
carried.
know, narrator. Very, very nice of you.
Dabu.
Day out again for me.
For honor.
Ah.
Yes.
I'll take this every
For honor.
goddamn single day
Yes.
before this
Forest.
botched, annoying,
I still can't
reforged
believe
version.
we're ever apart.
Don't even make me start on that one. I can see that they're level 2 and 3. Yes. Game. Oops. Right.
Spirits are restless.
Those things.
Very good. That treasure chest held a magic
Good,
tome that could
good,
be
good,
used to
good.
give Thrall a
Ah.
permanent benefit.
This is such a pleasure.
Dabu.
I really don't understand
For honor.
what Blizzard thought when they made the godforsaken reforged version. Apart from pissing off pretty much everybody, of course. That much I understand. That they succeeded.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
It was you I saw in the vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know many things, Lord Chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Uh-huh.
Leave. What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now.
And he said,
No,
"Oh,
I have seen
humanity,
the future
oh boy.
and beheld the
Haven't
great
been
burning
Holding
shadow
on to
that has
that
come
very
to
tightly for a
consume
long,
this
long
world.
while now, haven't I?
You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons
Actually,
are returning.
yeah, that's better.
And only by leading your people
Just
across
this
the sea to the distant
more
lands of
sound.
Kalimdor,
And it
will
feels
you have
good.
a chance to stand against them.
But how could we?
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
Actually, now that I think about it, this is actually probably the only game where I would actually
None of this makes sense.
advise
The
people
spirits tell me that
do
I
not
should
update
trust
it.
him.
And if you have, and you're bound to this godforsaken reforged version, you know what? I can actually totally, my conscience, good conscience even, say that yeah. Go pirate that shit, why don't you? You wanna have Warcraft 3, you get Warcraft 3, not some fucking abomination that claims to be it. Chapter 2, Fortress. 3 days later, near the Lorwyn Coast.
It's been 3 days and this prophet has yet to show himself. I hope I'm not making a huge mistake by trusting you.
Oh no, he's actually right with what he's saying.
are assembling as you ordered, but it will take them some time to reach us.
Horrible.
We must prepare this camp immediately. I want my warriors to have food and proper lodgings when they arrive.
Sure,
Yes,
sure.
Warchief.
We can do that.
Warrior, has there been any word from Grom
You're
Hellscream?
right, that guy.
He and the Warsong clan were supposed to have been here by now. No, Warchief. We haven't heard from Hellscream in some time. Damn it, Grom. Where the hell are you?
Well, actually, people would probably be happier if you stayed here, because that would actually help us not
The
get
blinking
cursed,
button at
but...
the top of the screen indicates that your quest journal has been updated. To find out more about your
Build
abilities,
stuff.
click on the quest button.
We need more gold.
That means I can't really build anything because I don't have
Peons
gold.
will harvest. Once a peon has been ordered to harvest gold,
Okay,
you will
you cost
automatically
gold.
travel back and forth
Good.
between the
That
gold mine
means I
and
need
your
more
closest
gold.
great hall.
I can get more gold.
Here are a few additional peons.
Nice.
To increase the rate of gold collection, order them.
I still want one more peon in there.
The amount of gold that you currently possess is displayed in the upper right portion of your screen.
I know.
As peons return to your Great Hall with gold, your gold stockpile increases. Training a unit takes time.
I know.
When your Great Hall is selected, you can see a progress indicator in the bottom middle portion of your screen.
Surprisingly enough, I know.
Ready to work.
In order to support a larger population, additional orc burrows will have to be constructed. Burrows provide the food that allows you to train more troops.
Yeah,
Construct
it's
a
basically
burrow
my
and
pop
select
size.
one of your peons.
I know.
Ready to work.
This is not my first rodeo. I've played this game a few times. Well, the last time is quite a long time ago, actually, now I think about it.
Ready to work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be more than enough. And I can use one of them to build a... what was it?
Ready to work.
This thing where they can also put down wood. I don't remember its name.
Something need doing.
Now, click on the Build Structure button in the
Warble
command card.
was what I was looking for.
I can do that.
Notice that additional buttons are now available on the command card. To construct an orc burrow, click on the Build Orc Burrow
Yes, I'll
button.
do that. Just give me a second here. Let me build what I want
Now
to.
move the mouse to where you want the building to be placed.
The generator's like, I'm sure you have done just what I told you. And I'm like, nope, I have not done that at all. You, my little one. Let's help the poor little narrator. So that he doesn't feel bad about himself, actually. Very explorer, sure.
Let's get on with it.
You go up front. Ah, this is great. But I mean, to be fair, I gave up on Blizzard a long while before Reforged came out, well, not that long.
Work complete.
To be fair, kinda had a lot to do with the way World of Warcraft was going. Time.
War mills contain various upgrades that can be
I know.
researched to improve your troops.
Work complete.
It also means that
Something
me and
to
the
do.
others were kind of like, you know, we need a good excuse to get finally away from WoW. And, well, when Blizzard then decided to quite literally get on their knees for their nice little Chinese overlords,
You have accumulated enough gold and lumber.
we were
to
like, yeah,
construct
this is a
barracks.
pretty good excuse to get
This will enable you to
finally
train
away from
additional
this, isn't
troops
it?
for your army. To
Is it kind
construct
of missing
a
it? Well,
barracks, select a peon,
sometimes. It was a
click
great
on the
time
Build
waster.
Structure button and click on Build
Even if you were
Barracks.
just on the or casual level, I guess. You weren't serious about WoW for all the way back since well, technically speaking, last time we actually really tried was around ICC. And that's a while ago, you know. Good times, yeah. Good times were had at one time. Sadly,
Work complete.
not that much after
What do
that.
you want?
Barracks. Alright, you're not gonna allow me to move. Kinda strange that I'm not allowed to move with my middle mouse button when I'm trying to place a building. It's kinda annoying. Actually, now I think about it. Can I just use the time to go around with Thrall? Doing a bit on the exploring side of things. I don't think there really is much to explore. This is all pretty much tutorial level. But there's not that much to do. I don't even know, was there a secret on this map too? I don't remember. You know, there are quite a few secrets in different levels, but hell if I can remember those.
Research complete.
Nice. It's also almost complete. Yes, I know Thrall is fighting. But he should be able to handle that, shouldn't he? War Chief and all of that.
Work complete. Something you're doing?
Well. Then just after we had us all down and
now that your barracks is complete,
things started with the whole
to reinforce your
3, 4, 5.
You have just placed a rally point for your structure.
I know.
Whenever a unit finishes training from this building, he will automatically travel to the rally point's location.
Ooh, for that I actually would like to have some reinforcements.
Producing structures and right-click on the ground where you want the rally point.
I actually could build a second barracks to make this faster, but then again, it's just a tutorial level. It's not really worth it.
Continue producing growths until you reach your quest requirement.
I'm working on it.
Yes. Dabu.
You know, then again, I don't think I really made much use of that in most levels. Just rarely need so many troops, because your troops are actually quite spongy, and usually they don't like that quickly. To be enough to do this? We'll find out, don't we? More than enough, I would say. No, you're not dead yet. You're dead. Oh, Scroll of Healing, isn't that the one? Our friendlies. Yes. Ah, da ist die next Grunt. Swobu. Ah, this is so great. Well. Then Reforged came and everybody was disappointed. And angry. Also because Blizzard really forced that one on everybody.
Yes.
Basically, you upgrade your game now. Well, congratulations, you've now got Reforged. Which also means that if Blizzard now doesn't like your mark, they can just ban you for using a game you've probably bought, you know, a decade ago or something. Oh boy, and here people are wondering why Blizzard doesn't have a good reputation anymore. I mean, they kinda screwed that one up, didn't they? Oh, they did.
Yes.
Zuk indeed. Give some Zuk there.
You orcs are in violation of the Alliance Internment Act.
Are we?
We've already captured one of your leaders. If you surrender now, we'll spare your lives.
War Chief, they say they've captured one of our leaders. Maybe they're referring to Grom.
Don't know.
But if they have captured Hellscream, I'll make them regret it. Loktarogar! Come, my warriors. We must drive the humans back.
Sure.
I am the War Chief.
Attack those fools. Chain lightning to your face. Dog doesn't have an actually have a base. A lot more annoying when you don't have a base and actually have to deal with it in the more character focused missions.
The wretched humans have been destroyed.
What?
Move Thrall and the rest of your forces across the bridge.
Why don't you have anything to do?
Something to do.
What's this peon? You wanna stop working? We can't have that now, can we?
None will survive.
Destroy that.
One of your structures was damaged during the fight. To repair a damaged building, select the peon,
I
click the
know.
repair button, and then left-click on the desired structure.
I could. There's really no reason to do it. Technically speaking, there's no reason to destroy these towers either, but... Well... I've fought the Alliance for a very, very long time. It's kind of a habit by now. Which is not entirely true, I also played Alliance. I played both sides, because why the fuck wouldn't you?
Dabu. For honor.
Gives you the option of experience both sides.
Your
That's fun.
time has come.
With the quest lines, all of the nice stuff. Ah,
None will survive.
those were the good old days. Then things went bit by bit, a bit was here, a bit was there, and oh boy. And well, yes, ever since the fucking Reforged right now, very much. Not even considering going back. I will do. I'll find better things to do.
For honor.
This is also where we get our first Germans. Soonish. Yeah, you know what? Just chain lightning for the fuck of it.
Huh? Loktar. I am the war chief. Yes.
Da-di-da-di-da.
Yes. For honor.
Ah, attack move. You are a great friend in those times.
For the horde. Look, Narok.
Yeah.
Dabu. Let's get on with it.
Yes, you can purge.
When you control multiple spellcasters at the same time, it often becomes necessary to quickly switch
Yes, I
between
know,
them
with
to
the
cast
tab
their
button.
individual spells. By using the subgroup interface, you can do so without having to try to select them individually. Notice that the currently selected units are displayed in the bottom middle portion of your screen by little portraits. One of the unit portraits is highlighted with a yellow glow. This means that it is the currently activated subgroup.
Dabu.
You can switch between subgroups by pressing the tab key or left-clicking on one of the portraits that is not highlighted.
I know.
This activates that subgroup and displays their spells. in
Can
the
go like this, purge. Not that it really is much efficient here because I don't think they actually have any buffs I could dispel here.
Your army has grown to such a large size that it now requires a portion of your income to sustain it. This maintenance cost is referred to as upkeep.
I know. Does it really matter? No, does it?
War chief, we found where they're holding Grom, but the area is protected by fortified guard towers. Then destroy them. Hellscream must be freed.
Yes, yes, we shall do so. Ah, knights, those are nasty.
For honor.
Is there anything back here I should be worried about? Well, I don't know where there are secrets anymore. I've forgotten about that a long, long time ago. When have I last played this game?
Dabu.
5 years or so? Oh, I do remember actually forcing my dear little Shrek in command to play this absolutely against her will, because she really, really, really doesn't like games like this.
None will survive.
It's really not her kind of game. I enjoyed watching that. Seeing somebody who not only doesn't like it, but also has no idea how to play it. That's a new experience. Oh god, evil tower of evilness. Oop, my shaman died. It's always funny to see that those towers are actually focusing on those guys. Because that's actually a very reasonable thing to do.
A wise plan. The spirits are restless.
What's next? Oh no, next is the human campaign, isn't it? Because we're gonna sail off.
Are you alright? I'm fine, little brother. Luckily, they only injured my pride. Great. Just getting Finally. Follow me. I have an idea. We can set sail on the humans' own ships. Perfect. But we'll need to wait for the rest of the horde. The horde is assembled, Warchief.
Nice.
We await only your command.
Now, go, young thrall. Sail west to the lands of Kalimdor. It is there that you will find your destiny. It is there.
Yes,
that
it will lead to a
your
lot of
salvation
nice things, isn't it? Like rekindling the curse of my blood. My peoples, you know. Wow. And with that we start the human campaign. Alright, you're gonna try to play a video. Gee, I can hear you. I just can't see you. Please don't crash. No, you don't. Chapter 1. The defense of Stranbrad. On recent orc operations in southern Northern have forced the Alliance to take decisive measures. Plain Yorkshire, King Tyrannus has sent 2 of the realm's greatest paladins, well, greatest in quotation marks there, his son, Prince Arthas, not a great paladin, and the legendary, well, he is actually User, the Lightbringer, to deal with the orcs once and for all. Well, one of them is good. Yeah, but not so much. Oh well, we're getting that shit again.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
You won't be for long,
Father
believe
still
me.
hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look,
Richard
here's
Weddle.
where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
Dum dum dum.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack
Oh
the
boy.
nearby village of
Aim.
Strangrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
Bob's Gardens, oh no! What about Bob's Gardens?
I need to move against the orc base immediately. Can you handle Stranbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
Okay, let's see if we can fix this. Because this is annoying me. Give me a second here. Let's restart the game. That usually helps. Da-da-da-da-da. Now let's see if you have actually decided to work this time. That would be nice. Oh, look at that. Aim remembers how to run smooth.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Nice.
And the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
Let's actually save ourselves the trouble. We've already hit this. So we're going to
A sound
look at
plan.
stuff. We need to
Of
save
course.
Bob's guns
For
for us.
honor.
Because what would we do without Bob's guns?
Certainly.
It would be horrible.
For honor. Certainly.
Anything hiding back here apart from
Of
the
course.
piggies? Right, Arthas is... He's a paladin right now, which means he actually has the ability to heal.
Certainly.
Well, in a way, he never really does lose this ability now, does he?
A sound plan.
Even as a Death Knight, he does not really lose the ability to heal his units.
A sound plan. For honor.
I know.
A sound plan. Certainly.
Greetings, my lord.
Of course. For honor.
Watch it, young villager.
We'll fight for Lordaeron. Get your swords.
Nice. More meat for the grinder. That's precisely what we need.
Of course.
Please, you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the
No.
forest. Could you
Yeah,
find
considering the number of children you have, you truly are the village bicycle, aren't you?
For honor.
Oh, don't worry, I don't judge too harshly.
trapped in the cave?
For honor.
Which? It's such a useful spell. It reminds me of my good old days when I was still
Please give me.
half forced to play a healer.
I want to go home.
Those were the days.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Nice. The Ring of Protection. I'll take it.
A sound plan.
Actually, don't I have something like... Oh, right. I can actually see
Certainly.
optional quests there. That's good. We have to re-familiarize me with the game a bit. I mean, a few things you just don't forget about, but a few other things are just like, you know... Not so much.
A sound
Not
plan.
so much indeed.
Of course. Certainly.
Ah, isn't it sad?
For honor.
It actually was a point where Blizzard was Blizzard.
Save us! Get him! It's a trap! Take everything, man. Take all the valuables.
Yeah, you can try. Actually not really going to work.
For honor.
See? You can just heal my dudes. Ah, you little fool. Actually, isn't that... Yeah, it is.
What do you need?
Oops.
I'm here to help.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. Divine Shield. Get myself... Well, you know what? Devotion Order.
Of course.
Give my dudes a few
Certainly.
bonuses. That sounds very like a paladin, doesn't it?
A sound plan.
Ah,
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
damn, but they're gonna run away.
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
You can try.
Those bandits stole my ledger. Without it, I will lose my entire farm.
Oh no.
Retrieve it from their camp.
Yes, yes, I shall just do that. Don't you worry.
Certainly. A sound plan.
We are great heroes, we can do this.
Of course. For honor.
Everybody's healed.
A sound plan.
Say your prayers.
I won't. I don't think that's just necessary. Sure, we can do this. You're getting a bit hurt.
For honor. Of course.
And
A sound plan. Of course.
back we go. I think what I could actually complete one play through the whole campaign.
Thank you for helping me.
Sure, no problem.
Please, take this item.
I mean, what item? Potion of mana.
A sound plan. For honor.
So all you have to offer to me. That's
Of
not
course.
much. Tome of Strength.
Save us! He's escaping!
Where the hell is my Tome of Strength then?
The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
Am I just stupid? I can see a potion of mana.
Of course.
Is it just me?
Honor.
Am I just crazy?
Of course. Foul knave.
Yes, foul make indeed. As foul as only a black rock can be. But they won't be alone. Und Lady Dust.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
In Briefyard. Get used to it, others. You're gonna like those places very much, very soonish.
For honor. Of course. Certainly.
Actually, isn't the Undead campaign right behind the human campaign?
For honor.
About SS first level, where you have to be very careful not to get caught, isn't there? You fucking asshole. The traverse one.
For honor.
I want my Tomb of Strength. Why don't I get it? Game, you told me I got it.
Of course.
Fucking annoying.
For honor.
I mean, it's really not that important now that I think about it, but you know,
Certainly.
I would like to have it.
For honor.
Yeah, what's actually next? Oh yeah, next we're gonna do some human base building. Actually, now I think about it, and when I look about it again, the graphics have actually aged pretty well, haven't they? 'Cause this game actually looks reasonably well.
For honor.
I'm not saying it's much of beauty.
Certainly. For honor.
Just stop running through people. It's not very nice.
Of course. For honor.
Isn't that the same little that had actually gotten hit quite a bit the last time too?
For honor.
Oh, you seem to have some bad luck, my friend.
Sound plan.
Oh,
Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
I'm gonna help ya.
I stand for the light.
Yes, I know. Every time you speak about the light, it sounds so very hollow to me, and I don't know why. Who knows? I mean, seriously, by now I don't think actually anyone could actually spoil this game.
A sound plan.
I seriously doubt it.
Certainly. For honor.
See, oops, guns are on flame. Oh god, oh what, there's fire.
A
Actually, isn't that
sound
bad?
plan.
There are guns in there, aren't there? Probably gunpowder too.
Trenches off with the rest of them. Move them out.
Kidnapping humans, eh? That's a very awkward thing to do.
Certainly. A sound plan.
Bob's guns. Never had a choice.
Certainly. A sound
Kill
plan.
them! So we have more people now. We are invincible! Well. Now let me think. But actually, yes, there is actually one very annoying mission for the humans, isn't there? Where you have to defend a town for 30 minutes or something like this, isn't this? Yes, I do think there is.
A sound plan.
I remember that one for being very much annoying. Not so much about the defending part that you can actually do, but then suddenly in between you're like, oh here, now you have another objective for going out there. Which really fucked with me. You remember that? Then I will say this game still actually looks pretty okay-ish. Kinda surprised actually by that. But just stop dying. That would be very much appreciated. Whoa.
A sound plan.
Well, one of us is eager to go forward.
Bless you, Prince Arthas.
Thanks.
What about the others who were taken away?
What? I can't hear you, Danielle.
We'll find them and bring them home
Yeah,
safe.
you're one ugly child, aren't you?
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Fine.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
Nice. But these are still the very early missions. Chapter 2, Black Rock and Roll. 20 minutes later, and users encamped near the Blackrock clan village. We're gonna slaughter them all, aren't we?
Good timing, lad. I sent 2 of my best knights into parley with the orc leader. They should be returning shortly.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Damn. These orcs will never surrender.
No, they won't.
Then let's get in there and destroy the beasts.
Remember, Arthas, we are paladins. Vengeance cannot be a part of what we must do. If we allow our passions to turn to bloodlust,
Yes,
we'll
yes,
become
yes.
as vile as the orcs.
Yes, Uther.
Now, if you're feeling up to it, I want you to lead the attack.
Ooh.
Well, of course.
I'll remain here and ensure that none of the loathsome beasts threaten the camp.
I won't fail you.
No, you
I know
won't.
you won't, lad.
Well then, so first 6 Vernatas, you go out there. Have to do some base building, eh? 3 of you go in there, give me 2 more. I've got 2 for wood. In fact, we have more for wood. Gold's more important. I think my guards cost actually... wood, no, gold. Gold is what I wanted to say, but wood is what I thought. Spirits possessing and be revived, I know. It's quite a nice mechanic actually to get your heroes back.
Ready to work.
Simple and easy, but it's working. Now 3 more of you, and then 1 of you can start building stuff. I don't think we need much. Actually, we don't have much. We don't have all the units yet available to us, now that I think about it. Actually, you know what? I could actually send Arthas on a bit of an
For honor.
mission. Worst case scenario, he gets beaten and we can revive him, so...
For honor. A sound plan.
Hello,
Well,
dwarves.
that's good, Uther. Have you come to join in our hunt? What are you dwarves hunting in this region? We're hunting black drakes. It's said that drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
Fiery enchantments, you say?
you seek could prove useful. The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid, the monster won't stand a chance. Yes, my lord.
Now, let me see what I can build. Barracks, of course. Barracks it shall be. You know what? Put that right there. I think most should actually be able to...
Town is under siege.
Should be able to do most things. Just this
Certainly.
detachment.
For honor. Of course.
Should.
A sound plan.
I don't know if it's a sound plan answers. I
Certainly.
have some doubts about that. But I mean, you can heal them up, so
A sound plan.
maybe not as much of a problem. Uppsala.
Light is my strength. Certainly.
Your damage is irrelevant. I can heal you. Cause I'm a paladin.
For
Actually, I did play paladin for a while.
Certainly.
You dare challenge me?
Yes?
You mortals become more reckless with every generation.
Maybe we become, yes. I would not even put it behind us. Oh, need a bit of healing. Well, worst case scenario, we lose 1. Whoa.
Let's bring this heart back to the dwarves.
And I don't even think I will lose 1.
Certainly.
Well, that was easy.
For honor.
Da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
What is it?
You're finished? Good. Means you can start building.
I do.
Actually, now that I think about it, can't I actually go...
Right.
Yep, I can. Oh boy.
I do.
This is fucking useful.
Is under siege.
Ah, and I forgot about that for a second there. Good that I remembered.
Now I will reforge our weapons to strike with
And while you do that, I will actually use that building for myself. Thank you very much.
Our forces are under attack.
Is there
Orb
danger?
of fire, right. Now you can actually do distance damage, can't you,
stand for the
asses? Good. You come back here. You give me a few knights.
Build more farms.
Still can do that. Alright, and Arthur's had a level up, hadn't he? Sure, give me more of that. That sounds very much useful. I don't think we can really do much more now, can we? No, we don't yet have priest and stuff like that. Don't need to build one, I've already got one. That's just working fine for me.
Research complete. Build more farms.
Yes, build more farms. Quite pricey, aren't they? Actually, doesn't matter. One footman cost actually more than... Yes, it actually does cost more than one runt for the orcs.
Build more farms.
Yes, I know.
Build more farms.
Doesn't stop me from clicking it every once in a while.
Job's done.
Such a nice classic. Give me one more of those. Then how many do I need? 6. Now I kind of regret it I didn't already build a second barracks, but you know what? I'll take it. What are my quests like? Establish base. Well, and then the rest will be dealing with the orcs, wouldn't it?
Research complete.
Nice.
Job's done.
Locked and loaded.
I stand for the light.
Well, while we're standing around, you could actually use your time to heal the others.
Certainly.
Nice. Well, I guess I could upgrade the towers. It's
Ready
not
for action.
really worth it, but... Yeah, don't we have towers up here? Well, apparently not anymore. Did we ever have some?
Yes, Job's done.
Kinda disturbs me.
Yes, me lord.
Put down a few towers.
Ready for action.
At least make it look somewhat reasonable for me.
What is it?
You
Off I go then. Righto.
build a few more of those.
Research complete.
Oh shit.
More work.
The light
Ready
is
for
my
action.
strength. For honor.
Yes, my liege.
All right.
Oh, did Arthas actually heal on himself?
Off I go then.
Is DLA actually that smart? Mighty peon of mine, who can survive, I'm sure of it.
Yes, me lord.
I stand for the light.
Should have enough. Soonish.
Ready for action.
This is truly a game I can play for quite a while. Yes, you just keep building farms. Actually, what's the absolute maximum size I can have?
Yes, me lord. Complete.
I don't remember.
Ready for action.
Kinda speaks for just how long ago
The light is my strength.
it is.
Of course.
And undiscovered. Still, apparently. Well, let's see if we can find something to destroy then. Well, too late.
The warlocks of the Black Rock clan have spoken. Soon.
Yes,
it
yes, sure,
will
a demon from the
die,
sky.
and this wretched world will burn.
Make me laugh.
Yes, I've heard this rhetoric before. You orcs will never learn. It was only a mirror image. Damn it. What are these curs up to?
Human sacrifices. Surprising, isn't it?
Doom approaches.
bastards. Never get away with me.
You'll never get away with. What's it supposed to be?
Slay the orcs. Slay them all.
Come, the
A
orcs.
sound plan. Job's done. Certainly.
Job's done. Nice. You start collecting that again.
A sound plan.
Let's kill everything on this map. As revenge for Fallen.
A sound plan.
Another potion of mana.
Certainly.
Well, that is good. Makes
A
me
sound
capable
plan.
of healing quite a bit. You know what? You
For
pass.
honor.
You go to sir.
Deer? They must have an encampment nearby.
They might
sound
actually
plan.
have. But what should we care?
Our town is under siege.
You sir? You're dealing with this shit. You're not dealing with it very well, I suppose. Oh, well, I can repair that.
Certainly.
Claws of attack. Plus
Of
3
course.
even. Oh boy.
Certainly.
Oops, wrong button.
Of course. For honor. A sound
I
plan.
remember this map. I remember it very well. Now that I think about it, because I actually once sat down here and decided that I wanted to harvest all the wood on this map. Oh boy. It has taken a long while. That's because I don't have mortar teams that can actually destroy
A sound
trees.
plan.
That really took a long while.
Of course.
I remember that much.
Certainly. For honor.
Wasn't there actually... No, let me think here. I think it was on this map that there actually was something hidden behind all the nice little trees.
Certainly.
Yeah, I actually think so. Now that I think about
A
it.
sound plan.
Another potion of healing. I shouldn't have.
For
Oh really, something else would have been much more useful.
Certainly.
Oh well.
For honor. A sound plan.
It's not look a gift horse anymore, let's not complain. So I think the orc encampment, the actual orc camp,
Of course.
I believe is here. Let's destroy that. Completely show the guys who's who here, basically.
For honor. Certainly.
Well, they're not making much of a secret out of this. Now then, let's see how this plays out.
A sound plan.
Yeah, we're gonna lose some mana, aren't we?
Of course.
Well, I'd say so.
A sound
Yeah, a few footmen. Well, okay. I can totally live with that.
Of course. A sound
Focus on that one, please. That can produce troops, which is not very good for us.
certainly.
Well, we're at it. Kill that guy.
For my father, the
Now, let's see if we can be faster than they're producing. We can. Good. And what did we lose? I think one footman. I think so. Well, his sacrifice was absolutely worth it.
a sound plan. Certainly.
Well, that takes care of that problem. Not really much left.
Betrayer of the light.
And for Europeans, they can't rebuild, which is actually very nice. Actually means I can beat an enemy. Far better than some other games where the AI does not require resources. Then again, to be fair, they should not be able to build troops without resources gathering, and
A sound plan.
Europeans around to gather resources now, aren't they? Let's not get too far down that line of thinking. And again, technically speaking, when you actually try to bind the AI to the very same rules as you do the players, then most of the times the AI has quite a bit of a problem to cope. I have to give some freedoms, to be fair. Or past redemption. Dum dum dum. Da, 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 da. Actually, since we have the time, why don't we heal our guys before we actually finish this?
A sound plan.
I don't really think there's much more here. Right, let's take a look regardless, just in
A
case.
sound plan.
Nope.
Certainly.
Let's get down here. Actually, I could use another footman, couldn't I?
Justice shall be done.
Could have done that a long, long time ago, couldn't I? I do distinctively remember being a bit more efficient at this game at some point.
Of course.
Well. I also could send inside Arthas in first to, you know, kind of tank the damage. I mean, he's a paladin, he does make a reasonably good tank. Although, to be fair, that was not always the case. Let's just say.
Say the word.
I remember that time
I stand for the light.
where people just had paladins along. Well, one very specific reason that is, and that was not tanking.
What do you need?
Ah, nothing much.
Orders. Orders. What do you need? Say the word. Don't ask, don't tell. Grab your sword and fight the horde.
I'm here to
Grab
help.
your sword and fight the herd.
A sound plan.
Isn't it? Now he's gonna split, isn't he? Because they have that annoying ability. Oh yes, they have. Well, doesn't really help, Jay. He's dead, but his spirit has escaped. He could be reborn.
Well, lad, this was a sound victory.
I
Once.
don't know. The orcs were sacrificing townsfolk. I think they were trying to summon demons.
Really now?
Faith, lad. These orcs are trying to hold on to dying traditions. We defeated their demons a long time ago.
This is really a nice evening.
It's been a long day.
Good bit of coffee. Good old game. Can't really complain. Puts me in a good mood at least. Alright, Jaina. Jaina's meeting. 2 weeks later in the violet gardens of Dalaran. Oh, Dalaran, you have suffered quite a bit. You were transported everywhere. Look, it's Dalaran again. It's gonna be your main hub again. Oh boy, am I looking forward to this.
Wiser than the king. The end is near.
I told you before, I'm not interested in this nonsense.
And I've wasted my time here.
Well, poor Badif, always busy.
You can
Trying
show
to save the
yourself
world.
now, Jaina. He's gone.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, Master, but
It's your inquisitive nature that I've come to rely on, child. That crazed fool's convinced that the world is about to end.
Yes, he is. And he's actually right about that too. Yeah, priesties, give me priesties. Priesties are cool. I like priesties in my group.
I've heard the rumors of the plague spreading throughout the Northlands. Do you truly believe that the plague is magical in nature?
It's a strong possibility. That's why I need you to travel there.
And polymorph.
Doesn't matter. I've arranged for a special envoy to assist you.
Yes, Master. I'll do my best.
I know you will, child.
Polymorph, polymorph, polymorph. Sorry, was kind of distracted there. Hot elf on elf action. Polymorph involved. I'm sure there's a fetish for that. Chapter 3. Ravages of the Plague. 3 days later, another wreck. Rogers and his men wait near crossroads along the King's Road. Ooh, we'll get Jaina.
Prince Arthas.
Basically means I get water elementals.
Hours. Are you sure this friend of yours is coming?
I'm sure. Jaina usually runs a little late.
We must help her.
Stay your blade, Captain. She can take care of herself.
It's still not very nice to just let her fight alone.
Gentlemen, meet Miss Jaina Proudmoore, Special Agent to the Kirin Tor, and one of the most talented sorceresses in the land. Looks like you haven't lost your touch. It's good to see you again, Jaina.
You too, Arthas. It's been a while since a prince escorted me anywhere.
Yes, it has. Well, I guess we should get underway.
Yes, yes, we should.
Our sources believe the plague originated in the region north of here. We should check out the villages along the King's Road.
And we shall do so. But before that, let me change. Let's make this a bit lower for me.
I stand for the light.
Oh boy, 2 heroes. Now that's
Of course.
something I haven't done in a
A
while.
sound plan.
Prince Arthas, there's something amiss at the bridge ahead.
Yeah, don't say.
course.
Something amiss.
A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan.
Look, it's Prince Arthas.
Yes, it
Of
is.
course. Certainly.
Prince right now is a bit annoyed because he
Greetings, my
has to think about. Yeah. This is not
For
ideal.
honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
I'm a bit too much out
Of
of
course.
training for this.
Milord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river. There is another way to cross, but it is not as safe as it used to be.
No. I'm not
For
that
honor.
worried.
A sound
We're
plan.
pretty damn armed and armored.
Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
Slaughter them all.
Cool.
Bandits, run!
Sack the town.
Save us!
Yes, we are already on it. Just need to keep a bit of an eye out to
For honor.
save some people with my healing. Because I'm still very much good.
Certainly. Of course. Is there danger? For
I'm still a
honor.
very good person, aren't I? Paladin and all of that.
Of course.
And I need to live up to the name, you know?
For honor. A sound plan. For
Oh,
honor.
thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Who? You?
For honor.
Give some of that stuff to
Of
Jaina.
course.
You can't
A
even keep all
sound
of that.
plan.
Oh, there's an undiscovered
Of course.
quest here.
For honor.
Let's
Of course.
see. Where was that? I don't remember.
For
Oh,
honor.
maybe it's here.
A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Milord, there is an ancient fountain shrine nearby.
Mhm.
Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal grievous wounds.
That could prove to be useful indeed.
Indeed. Wouldn't it?
Of course. A
Murlocs.
sound plan.
Yeah, 2 is a bit too little to actually summon a whole water elemental for that.
Certainly.
Absolutely
A
not worth
sound
it.
plan. For
This
honor.
group up here, however, that's better.
Certainly.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh,
A sound plan. Of course.
dealt with that, haven't we?
Certainly. For honor. Certainly.
Actually, don't we
A
get
sound
a
plan.
mortar team also in this level? Shouldn't actually be that far now, should it? Oh, Jaina.
Certainly.
Your mana pool is not yet something to really look at.
A sound plan. Of course.
You also have an aura, don't you? Grants money, yes, mana generation. Now that's something I would like to have. Yes, indeed.
Of course.
Yes.
Lock your shields and defend yourselves. Their arrows won't get through.
Skeletons? Slay them all immediately.
Sadly, I can't use my Holy Light spell to hurt them, although they are undead. Technically means I should very much be able to do so.
Shall be done.
What were those creatures, Sergeant?
Undead, my lord. This whole village has gone mad. We did our best to defend the villagers, but
We'll
Well.
get to the bottom of this. Justice shall be done.
Nice. Join my
For
fight.
honor. A sound plan.
Now then, this is the
For
other side of
honor.
the bridge.
A sound plan.
Now they can actually do that.
For honor.
And
Certainly.
it was at this point that I realized, oh well, now I have so many abilities I can potentially use.
Certainly. For honor.
I'm probably gonna forget
A sound
half of
plan.
them. Potion of mana, you say?
Certainly.
I've checked them all! Now, Jaina,
I'll check it out.
would you like to pick that up? No, but Arthas will.
Of course.
Well, if you're too slow, you know, somebody else is gonna be faster.
Certainly.
right.
Oh, come on. Lower your shields. It's not that hard to understand me
course.
right now. Actually, how can the
This
undead
must be
just
the
stand
shrine
there?
that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed. A
I
sound
know.
plan.
Which makes it very, very nice to just stand around, like, yes. Good, we're all healed. We can continue on.
A sound plan. For honor.
Well, this looks undead, doesn't it?
A sound plan. Of course.
It's as if the land around that granary is dying.
Hmm.
Could the grain itself be plagued?
Let's hope not. Those crates bear the regional seal of Anderholm, the distribution center for the northern boroughs. If this grain can spread the plague, there's no telling how many villages might be affected.
I know. Sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Justice has come.
I don't know how much justice there is in destroying a granary, but you know, who knows?
Certainly.
And on we go.
A sound plan. Certainly.
And they're all just dying.
Of course.
Now, give me a second.
Certainly. A
One
sound
level
plan.
of healing. So
For
I can
honor.
actually heal myself and my peers better. Well, I can't really heal myself now, can I?
For
Yeah.
honor.
Interesting enough, a paladin that can't heal himself.
A sound plan. For honor. Of
Well,
course.
I guess I can at least bubble myself
A
if I
sound
really need
plan.
to.
For honor.
Nice.
A sound.
We are priests from Quel'Thalas. We've come to help heal the land of this strange curse.
You
As
auto-healing,
always,
aren't ya?
The generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
You should know that there is a granary warehouse at the far end of this village. This evil blight may be evident there as well.
Why, yes. More brilliance.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
What the hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse to destroy at the end of town.
Let's get to fighting. Let's get to fighting.
This shall be done.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Yes, yes, that's why I would be very grateful if you would actually do it. Nice. Now,
For honor.
the mental of intelligence, oh my.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Yes, me too. Which is why I'm giving you this
The
nice
light
little
is my strength.
gift.
A
Aren't
sound
I
plan.
nice?
For honor. Of course. Certainly.
Well, this is gonna lead up to some very annoying levels, isn't it?
A sound plan.
Well, maybe not so much annoying as more... Yeah.
We've been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation. I'm sorry I can't stay and chat, but duty calls.
Oh well. Can't really do much about it.
Sure looks like it was sewn together from different corpses.
Well, it's a monstrosity. What do you
Let's
expect?
study it after we kill it, okay?
Good point, actually. First killing, then studying.
Sounds good.
Give me another water elemental. Those are mighty useful. Anybody dying? No? Good. Nobody's really dying. Good old times. Rup.
Destroy that warehouse.
Yeah, but first we have some yields to deal with, don't we? You're taking a lot of damage, my friend.
For honor. Foul knave.
Well, I don't know how much the poor little building is a foul knave, but we shall destroy it nonetheless. Good work. Good work by everybody involved.
What was that? And who was that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer.
Indeed.
Obviously, he and his lackeys are behind this.
Good little
plague.
Kiltuzad, always the busy one.
It's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.
Oh boy. Anderhall, you say? The Cult of the Dead. The next stage on the outskirts of Anderhall. Well, let's see. Right now everyone's gonna look like, oh my god, what are they doing?
Those cultists who were with the necromancer. What are they doing to that mine?
Using it.
Let's not wait to find out. Attack!
Damn these intruders. They must not interfere with the Master's plan.
Let's build a base camp here. With those cultists creeping around, I'd rather not head in there without backup.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay. So we're gonna build a base. Fine. Alright, that's the gold mine that's not gonna last long, isn't it? Which is actually why there's... where was the second gold mine on this map?
Is there danger? A sound plan.
Remember there was. I think it's actually the other way around. Yeah. Down there should be. Oh well, let's first build up a bit, and then we're gonna look for it. Oh, you build the whole farm. What actually are you building? Barracks, town hall.
What is it?
Yeah. Going down seems like a good idea. I wouldn't really want to get my defensive woods out by chopping them, you know. Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Job's done. Yes, my lord.
Actually, since we need a building to actually keep that, why don't you help with that actually? Oh, that is. From a newly discovered gold mine. That one. Yes, but first let's actually build up a bit. Then we're gonna do that. Depot shelves a shaken old mine. Sounds like a very good plan. Well, they're doing their best, even if there's no edit. Actually, can we be attacked from the other side? I don't even remember. Jesus, it really must have been quite a while since I last played this. Well, not gonna stop me.
Job's done.
Very good. Increased lumber harvesting. It sounds useful. But first things first. Build up that.
Job's done.
And you can give me a few more farms.
Righto. Yes, my lord. Righto.
Can already foresee that I need a few more.
More gold is required.
We're working with just one guy at right now, you know. He's not date forced, did it? Actually, let's collect a little army back there. Yeah, how much will it cost? 19. Well, sure, almost reasonable. Beep. One more.
Done. Ready to work.
Ah, what a good and classical game. Hey, much that much. What do I need? Who has a keep? I would need to upgrade.
Ready to work. Ready to work. Done.
Well, let's start training our first footman. Actually, I think about it. Can I now build? Yes, I can. The Arcane Implemented Workshop. Well, that's very nice.
More gold is required.
How much more? Not much more.
Ready for action.
All right. Job's done.
I don't think I need improved masonry that much.
Ready to work. More work.
Actually, after you're done with that, give me the Altar of Kings. Just in case something very horrible happens. I don't believe it will, but you know. With your reserve then, sorry.
Alright.
And you can give me another farm.
Yes, my lord.
So good. How many are there right
What
now?
is it?
2.
Job's done.
I would like to get a few more. Those are very useful.
Justice shall be done.
Ready to
Justice shall indeed be done. Jeez, and it's the end, but that's something reasonable to say. I don't know what that poor Gregory building has ever done to his father's family, but he really doesn't like them.
Certainly. A sound plan. Ready to work. Of course.
More lumber is required.
Oh, we'll get more lumber, don't you worry. One, two, three, four. Already do it. That's good.
Job done.
3, would that be... I wanna get... maybe 4?
More lumber is required.
Yeah, that actually costs a lot of lumber in comparison. Oh well. Now that gold mine is not gonna last very long.
More lumber is required.
More
lumber is required. More work. Research complete. Ready for action. All right.
Yeah, I kinda thought you would push you out there.
Righto. All right.
Well, everything seems to be going reasonably well. Okay, let's get 4 of you guys. Again, 4 riflemen, and then we should have everything we need. Because then I can just take Nasus and Jaina and leave the others to defend duty. Maybe I would actually let Arthas stay here. Because he can heal. Ah, they've got a priest.
Job's done.
Not too worried, really.
Research complete.
What do you need? Locked and loaded.
That poor little guy doing all the work.
Job done.
He's a hard worker.
More gold is required.
I have to admit that much at least.
Locked and loaded. Say the word.
I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly.
Research complete.
Is someone injured?
I am your servant.
Job done.
Of course.
Locked and loaded.
Well, everything seems to be going quite well. Quite well indeed. Even 2 towers, although that's not enough to hold the line for a while.
Job's done.
Locked and loaded.
Yes, me lord.
And I don't even know.
Righto.
I stand for the light.
Now you're team 2, you're gonna be my
Yes,
team
my
1,
friend.
just in case
Justice
something
shall be
horrible
done.
happens.
For honor.
And I need to
Of course.
switch back fast.
For honor. A sound plan.
Research complete.
Well then, let's take a bit of a look here.
Of course.
Upgrade complete.
A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
Certainly indeed. I've got a scroll of healing, you idiots. Ooh, plot of attack for 6.
For honor. Of course.
I'll leave the other one to jail. Everybody gets a few claws of attack. Better watch
I'll take care
elemental.
of it. I'll check it out.
For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Doesn't really sound like a good idea to just
a sound plan.
run after him like that. Seems a bit too much like a trap.
A sound plan. Of course.
So I'm right next to my base again.
Certainly. For honor.
Sounds interesting.
A sound plan.
Our forces are under attack.
Is someone injured?
He's attacking my priesty boy.
Yes, my friend.
Well, but just as I said, it did kind of work out. Maybe not in a beautiful way. It did work out.
Danger. For honor.
Hello.
Do you have anything interesting?
The light is my strength.
Not really.
Of course. For honor.
Ready for action.
Of course. A sound plan.
And you're all dead. This leads back to the other side.
Certainly.
Okay.
A sound plan. Certainly. Is there danger?
Well, I don't know, since we're in the wilderness. I'm kinda expecting danger would be around every corner, actually.
For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan.
Give this one to Jaina and we can go on our little journeys through the wilderness.
For honor.
I think we've yet to lose anyone. That's a good. Speaks for us.
A sound plan. Of course.
Really up here. Let's see, is there anything defending my potential gold mine?
A sound plan. For honor.
Seems pretty clear. You, my little peon, you will have the very nice job of coming up here and building myself a town hall. Just there.
I stand for the light. Certainly.
Is someone injured? Yes, my friend.
Alright, we needed more farms, wasn't it?
What is it? Yes, me lord. All right. Yes, me lord.
Well, if we build more farms, let's do it right. You upgrade. You upgrade. You need workshop. The workshop I need keep. Logic as its finest. Technically speaking, I don't really think even it's necessary. With just the resources I have of that one gold mine, I should possibly quite easily be able to deal with the enemy.
Job's done.
What, you know? No, I couldn't go over that bridge, but I could go over here if I wanted to.
Is my aid required?
quite a bit of a defensive
Job's done.
Right away.
army.
Yes, my friend.
A few more riflemen wouldn't hurt.
Job's done. Research complete.
You know what, since I actually have the resources to spare, why not? That gold mine is going to be gone very soonish.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are under attack.
Yes, my friend.
Now feel my wrath.
Very important, get rid of those. Yes, because they like to do that shit. It's precisely the reason why I want to get rid of them.
As you wish. I am your servant. Right away. What ails you?
Our gold mine is running low.
I know that my gold mine is running low.
All right. Off I go then. Research complete. Job's done.
Believe me, I know, I know. At some point you will be finished, right?
Is someone injured? As you wish.
Not necessarily, no.
Of course.
I don't think anybody is actually injured right now.
Job's done.
Well, that took a while. Yeah, that one should keep a while.
Job's done.
Yes, my friend.
The light is my strength. A sound plan.
What is it? All right.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, not really injured.
Research complete.
Is there danger?
Actually, my little exploration team. You come.
Certainly.
Go do the exploration.
Of course. Certainly.
Still undiscovered quests, eh?
Job's done.
Certainly.
Oh, I see.
For honor. Of course.
See plague stuff.
Certainly. For honor. Of course.
That should mean that there is undead around.
Of course.
Could you maybe deal with that asshole?
For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Justice is come.
No, deal with that asshole first.
A sound plan.
Not really anyone to heal now. Oh shit. Now this shit is going on.
For my father.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
For honor. Justice is come.
And now deal with that shit.
Job's done.
I don't want to have constantly those assholes around.
Foul. Certainly.
Fucking necromancers. Yeah, well, Arthas can keep this up quite a while, if he needs to.
Of course. Yes, I stand for the light. A sound.
No! He was too young to die!
Justice.
He too was too young to be. Oh well. A few losses are sadly unavoidable in warfare. But as soon as we get rid of this annoying little necropolis... Yes, that should make it a bit easier.
What do you need?
Oh god, my priest is dead. That's not good. Now that I think about it, I could have overrun them a bit earlier if I wanted to. Oh well, could have, should have, would have, it's all the same in the end.
Yes, my liege. On my way. Of course.
I'm here to help. A sound
you need?
plan.
Hello again, children. I am Kel'Thuzad.
Yes, yes.
And I've come to deliver a warning. Leave well enough alone. Your curiosity will be the death of you.
Are you responsible for this plague, Necromancer? Is this cult your doing?
Yes, I ordered the Cult of the Damned to distribute the plagued grain. But the sole credit is not mine.
Yes.
What do you mean?
I serve the Dreadlord, Mal'Ganis. He commands the scourge that will cleanse this land and establish a paradise of eternal
Ooh,
darkness.
Mal'Ganis.
And what exactly is this scourge meant to cleanse?
Why, the living, of course. His plan is already in motion. Seek him out at Stratholme if you need further proof.
For honor.
Say the word. Aye, my lord.
Let's check out the environment. Maybe we'll find something interesting.
Of course.
Light is my strength.
Who knows what could be hiding behind those trees?
Orders?
Is there danger?
Well, I don't know. Since I mean, look around. Whole city is kind of fucked.
Yes, my
I'm here to help.
What do you need?
I stand for the light. Is there danger?
Orders?
Well, there's a village, but I can't use it.
Strength. Certainly.
Orders?
Justice shall be done.
What do you need? On my
The
way.
light is my strength.
Orders?
Is there danger? Of course.
Well, so far so good, I would say.
A sound plan.
Yes, my liege. Orders?
The light is my strength.
Actually, give them more protection.
Say the word.
Is there danger?
Orders?
I guess we're gonna get some more losses.
The light is my strength. Of course.
Well,
Certainly.
Yes, my liege.
a few more. Not really a problem. I'm pretty sure we can just win.
Of course.
I'm here to help.
Yes, you alone, little soldier. Go kill him. He's not that hard to kill, actually. Not yet.
Naive fool. My death will make little difference in the long run. For now, the scourging of this land
begins. Nice. March of the Scourge. Only Dick's morning. Arthas and Jane approach to for Fastclan. Oh god, isn't that a defense mission?
Hearthglen, finally. I could use some rest.
It looks like they're preparing for battle.
Prince Arthas, during the night, a vast army of undead warriors emerged and began attacking villages at random.
Shit.
Now it's heading this way.
Damn it. Jaina, I'll stay here to protect the village. Go as quickly as you can and tell Lord Uther what's happened.
But...
Go, Jaina. Every second counts.
The annoying mission.
Wait. What did those crates contain?
Just a grain shipment from Andorhal. There's no need to worry, my lord. It's already been distributed amongst the villagers.
Oh no. The plague was never meant to simply kill my people. It was meant to turn them into the undead. Defend yourselves! We're under attack!
Yes, we are under attack. Bit of annoyance. Yes, that's what you get in there and actually do something.
Yes, my friend.
I stand for the light.
Now then, for now I need to keep you mobile. But I also know that I need to actually prepare an army that can go out. Okay, first let's build you up. Do I have barracks? Blacksmith.
More lumber. Ready to work.
Get those out of the way immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, I need 4 of you up there. Each mission is not very nice. I remember that.
Ready to work.
No, I have enough of those.
What?
Let me grab you for a second. I've got a lumber mill. I have a blacksmith down there. I have.
Ready to work.
But I would still need a canum and the workshop.
Ready to work.
Actually, in this case, improved masonry would actually...
The undead forces have arrived!
Hold your ground. We are the chosen of the light. We shall not fall.
Yes, we shall not. As long as the enemy don't attack on multiple fronts, we shall not have much of a problem.
I stand for the light.
More work. Righto.
Now that is set up.
Ready for action.
We're beginning to produce troops.
More gold is required.
If it wouldn't cost me so much, that would be very much appreciated. Actually, first give me the improved lumber harvesting. That should make things a lot easier.
Research justice shall be done.
Job done.
A sound plan.
Well, surviving half an hour.
More gold is required.
Would be able to do that. One can hope. Actually, isn't it possible to just outright attack the bases that Centaur? Yes, this is possible. I did it once. I don't want to do it again. It was horrible. That was quite a bit of an investment that was not necessarily worth it. Now, I need more farms after this.
Yes, me lord.
80, 80 a pop.
All right. Research complete. Research complete.
Good. Get me all the research.
I'm here to help.
Actually, you're gonna be my team number 1 for immediate defense.
The light is my strength.
Give me one
All
more.
goals is required.
of
Job
them.
done.
That's good. It's also good. I would actually like to get that training done first.
More work.
Actually, you go over there. It's a bit of natural barrier I don't want to get rid of. Just in case they start sneaking through.
I'm here to help.
Research complete. Of course. Research job done.
For honor.
Now then, since
Justice shall be done.
this is done,
Certainly.
I have my team 1, let's build up a second army. Actually, let's start stationing them there. What would I need for that?
Research complete.
No,
Job's
let's
done.
actually
What?
collect them there. You go back to mining. Into the mines with ya! Yeah, I would very much like to have a priesty boy. One of you would also very much be appreciated.
I stand for the light. A sound plan.
Now to think about it, the attacks are just gonna get more annoying, don't they?
More gold is required.
Nice, more range.
Research complete. More work. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Righto. Mortar combat!
Yes, indeed.
Flows of magical whimsy today.
More gold is required.
Isn't it always more gold required? Yes, it is. It is always. I know there's an annoying optional quest where I actually have to leave the safety of my walls and go out there and deal with something. I remember that, and I remember that being very annoying. It's just I'm trying to set up a bit of an army.
Ready for action.
Jesus, riflemen are pretty damn costly, aren't they? Turret also so very good. Ah, goddammit, I need more of those. I think ones are actually...
Our town is under siege.
It is, isn't it?
What is it? Yes, my lord.
This is going to get progressively worse.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
Lock
Off
and
I go
loading.
then.
The light is my strength.
Prince Arthas, we've spotted an undead caravan carrying a large load of plagued grain.
That caravan must be stopped before it reaches the outer villages.
you?
I stand for the light. A sound
Yes, but if I
plan.
want to go there, I will have one hell of a journey, don't I?
For honor. Justice has come.
Deal with that asshole first.
A sound plan.
Hahaha, I can heal my priest.
For honor.
Now, can I reach that place without having to fight the undead?
Of course.
Well, most of the
sound
undead,
plan.
that is.
Certainly. For honor. What ails you? As you wish. Is there danger? Certainly. A sound plan.
Our forces are under attack.
I stand
Yes, of all the things to stumble upon, I found the green. Guys.
Of course.
Well, that's not necessarily a battle I can just win.
Justice has come. Certainly.
You know, I'm also not supposed to win this battle. I can see as much.
Our forces are under attack.
Certainly. For honor. For my father, the king.
Now this here looks far more like a battle I can actually win.
My master, my brethren. If we lose the shipment, the master will have our hides.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to be able to heal that. Now with that, almost all the necromancers.
Of course.
Our forces are under attack.
Is there danger? For honor. Foul name.
More healing sounds good.
Justice has come. I just pray that the grain hasn't reached that orphanages. Foul.
Hahaha.
For my father, the king.
There's
Of course.
Roll of Tone Portal.
Certainly.
Medallion of Runes, Spiritual Beings.
Of course.
Well,
Help me, help you.
that was a bit of an annoyance.
I'm here to help. A sound plan.
What is it?
Now you go back there.
Righto.
What'll it be, Hotshot?
Well, you need more
Our town is
Front
under
runners.
attack.
Danger. For honor.
Do you require aid?
Well, that should be able to deal with this.
I stand for the light. You are past redemption.
Fucking Flash Wagon.
Lock and load.
A sound plan.
Where's my little guy?
What?
You. Build me a new tower.
Go then.
How does it look up here?
That'd be good.
Well, you could definitely use 3 more votes. That should give you a bit of front line. And need to rebuild a bit of Sasami. He kinda did take a bit of a beating. That level 10 Frosty Boy though. That's nasty. That is putting it very mildly. That's very, very, very unfriendly.
Whoa, word? What?
Back into the mine with ya. Now then, as soon as those are complete, we have
Ready for action.
a bit of an army up here, bit of an army down there. All things considered.
Help you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Once again, it's up to the others.
Ready for action.
Well, at least one of them got the right target.
What a good idea. Your wish.
Jesus, if I don't order you directly, you're gonna continue doing that for fucking ever, aren't you?
Ready for action.
Once again, it's up to the elves. What'll it be, Hotshot?
Justice shall be done.
This better be
Is there
good.
danger?
Upgrade
Of course.
Let me heal ya. I think that's gonna be a lot faster than if I let you do this. How does it look
Do
up
you
here?
require
You
aid,
are missing one.
This better be good.
I shall give you one more.
Justice shall be done.
Ready for action.
Research complete.
For honor. A sound plan.
More gold is required.
Yes, yes, I'm sure we're gonna get more gold.
Kick down, Sparky. What a good idea.
Now you should be able to
I'm here to help.
hold. And that kinda leaves down here where we are a bit understaffed. For the moment it is.
More gold.
Locked and loaded.
The light is my strength.
More grounds of attack. Sounds useful. You pick that up, please.
More gold
Locked
is
and
required.
loaded.
Justice shall be done. Of course. The light is my strength.
This better be good.
I'm here to help. A sound plan.
Ready for action.
For honor. The light is my strength.
Well, well,
What'll
well.
it be,
Is
Hotshot?
there danger?
That should be enough.
Ready for action.
Our town is under
Justice
siege.
shall be done. I'm here to help. A sound plan.
Please, please go out of your way to attack those up there first. Fucking necromancers.
Ready for action. Betrayer of the light.
Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Justice shall
Ready
be
for
done.
action.
I stand for the light.
And for that one we are more than prepared, I would say.
What is it?
I mean, the only thing you could actually do is building a few more towers.
Yes, my lord. All right. Off I go then.
There really is not much else to do apart from that.
Righto. Off I go then.
The light is my strength.
Job done.
Feel my wrath.
Justice shall be done.
sound plan.
And retreating we do.
What? Yes, me lord. I can't build there. I can't build there. Job's done. Off I go then. All right. More work? What is it? Yes, me lord. More gold is required.
You think so? I don't think so. I don't think we need more gold. I think we have all the gold we need.
The light is my strength.
Well,
Job's done.
Few more minutes until the user returns. The Lightbringer hopefully brings a good bit of light with him.
Upgrade complete.
Well, one can hope. At the very least.
Job's done.
No, I'm thinking as soon as time starts running out, things are gonna get annoying, don't they?
Kick down, Sparky.
Yes, of course, things are gonna get very annoying indeed. Oh god, that poor little priest. Priesty boy. He never stood much of a chance. You will need a priesty boy.
More gold is required.
Help me, help you.
Job's done.
Just as I was about to say, well, just as I said that, well, they're probably gonna get a lot more attacks now, don't we?
I come to cleanse this land.
Upgrade complete.
That is good, we could really use your help up here.
Aid, human.
Our town is under siege. Job's done.
You know, Asas, at least finish the job, why won't you?
A sound plan.
Betrayer of the light.
For honor.
Perhaps they actually managed to slay my little peon. It's not very nice of them. Now I need to get myself a new peon.
I'm here to help.
What'll it be, hotshot?
The light is my strength.
Yes, me lord.
Well, until he's finished,
Off I go,
you
then.
take over duty here. Repair that one.
Ready to work. Upgrade complete.
And while you're at it,
Yes, me lord.
build another tower here, build another tower here.
Righto. Off I go then. I can't build there. All right. Off I go then. More work.
But you start going after the trees. The trees are your enemies. Remember that. Well, 7 more minutes to hold out, eh? Sounds reasonable.
Our town is
I'm here to
under
help.
siege.
This goes to plan. Your wish is my command.
Upgrade complete.
Please, for the love of God,
If
start
you
dealing with
insist.
those idiots
Job
first.
done.
Is there danger? I'm here to help.
Help me.
What are you missing? Let's say a few more foot guys would do you well. Simple but efficient.
Job's done.
Now you become... What do you know? Probably guard tower.
Ready for action.
Will it be hotshot?
Not much. I'll tell you that much. Just holding the line, you know. Actually, that one is never finished.
Justice shall be done. Abort.
Ready for action.
Job done.
For honor.
Upgrade complete.
Foul.
Now, in this case, at least, it's reasonable to call him that.
Job's done. All gold is required.
Do you require aid, human? Kick down, Sparky.
Well, I don't think we have much of a chance of losing. We lost the tower there, but...
Job's done.
The fucking tower anyway. So... What's gonna happen next? I'm expecting some last very, very big wave to come my way.
For the light.
Just saying, you know.
This better be good.
Job's done. Complete.
Come on.
Yes, me lord.
Now, as for you, my little guy, you can finish that tower that has never been finished.
Kick down, Sparky.
I can already see them coming
Once
here.
again, it's up to the elves.
Yes, I know. You knifers will always be like, oh, we are the only ones who can do this. Yes, 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 yes. I know, I know, I know. Typical knifers. Always thinking of themselves so greatly.
What?
Didn't I order you already?
Off I go then.
Will it be hotshot?
What do we lose? Another foot medal. Oh, that's a reasonable sacrifice. We're going at that rate. We're gonna be here for a very, very long time.
What is it? Yes, me lord.
Ready for action.
Job's done. All gold is required. Upgrade complete.
Kick down, Sparky. Help me. Help you.
I stand for the light.
Well, everything seems to be pretty much under control, doesn't it? Let's see those undead. Trying the damnedest.
Job's done. Our gold mine is running low. Off I go then.
Yeah, I would imagine our gold mine is running low. We have done some
Kick down, Sparky.
pretty nice collection.
The light is my strength.
Yeah, and even my little rush worked surprisingly well, actually. Well, 2 more minutes, eh? Come on, that can't be everything the undead have to offer. Was expecting a bit more. But apparently not.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Either that or they are really amazing troops. For one last final push.
Justice shall be done.
Justice shall indeed be done. There is no question about that.
A sound plan.
Oh, deal with that shit.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan.
Oh, that was easy enough. Not really that much of a challenge. I'm expecting a bit more.
Of course.
Seriously, we'll try this again.
This is impossible. The numbers seem limitless.
Doesn't really seem that way to me.
Of course.
Shit, my gold mine has collapsed.
I'm here to help.
Well, I really need to get done with this one because I'm getting attacked down here actually. I guess that's part of the charm here.
A sound plan.
I knew it. Well. Come on, they weren't dead far in my village now, were they? Game. I was just standing there like shit. I'm doomed.
Light. Give me strength.
For Lordaeron, for the king!
Uther, your timing couldn't have been better.
Don't celebrate yet, son. This battle's far from over. I'm surprised that you kept things together as long as you did, lad. If I hadn't arrived just
Look,
then...
I did the best I could, Uther. If I'd had a legion of knights riding at my back, I would have...
Now is not the time to be choking on pride. What we faced here was only the beginning. The undead ranks up.
Yes, that is precisely the problem of the undead, isn't it?
Then we should strike at their leader. I'll go to Stratholme and kill Mal'Ganis myself if I have to.
Easy, lad. Brave as you are, you can't hope to defeat a man who commands the dead all by yourself.
Then feel free to tag along, Uther. I'm going, with or without you.
Yeah, getting a bit up there, the asses. Well, I believe that shall be it for today, or shall we do one more? The next mission actually is Stratholme. Prince and the Prophet. Later that afternoon on the road to Stratholme. Don't do it, asses. That's basically the message.
Greetings, young prince. We must talk.
I have no time for this.
Listen to me, boy. This land is lost.
It is.
The shadow has already fallen, and nothing you do will deter it. If you truly wish to save your people, lead them across the sea, to the west.
Flee? My place is here, and my only course is to defend my people.
Then your choice is already made. Just remember, the harder you strive to slay your enemies, the faster you'll deliver your people right into their hands.
Yes, that is part of the problem.
I'm sorry for concealing myself, Arthas. I just wanted to...
Don't say it.
I sense tremendous power about him, Arthas. Maybe he's right. Maybe he does know what will happen.
Nothing he can say will make me abandon my homeland, Jaina. I don't care if that madman has seen the future. Let's go.
Time to make horrible decisions, eh? The Kali. Only the next morning on the outskirts of Stratholme.
Glad you could make it, Uther.
Watch your tone with me, boy. You may be the prince, but I'm still your superior as a paladin.
As if I could forget. Listen, Uther. There's something about the plague you should know. Oh no. We're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
Dum dum dum.
This entire city must be purged.
Yeah.
How can you even consider that? There's got to be some other way.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Well, kind of understandable for Paladin.
Treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas?
Have I? Lord Uther, by my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I hereby relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't just...
It's done! Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me. The rest of you, get out of my sight.
Ah, well.
You've just crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
He has, and it's not gonna get better.
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.
But I'm understandable. This is horrible.
For honor. The light is my strength.
Yeah, so Team 1, you come down here already. Everybody else. Start doing shit for me.
More gold is required.
I've got some knights. Knights are very, very powerful units.
Ready to work.
I will make full use of that. I just need to be fast at what I'm doing. Get a bit of a lead on Mal'Ganis, basically.
Ready for action.
Ready to work.
Is there danger?
I know they're hiding inside. That is precisely what we will have to deal with. And we don't yet have much of an army. Bit of a problem, that.
For my father,
And here he comes. Mr. Annoying himself.
I've been waiting for you, young prince. I am Mal'Ganis.
And you're trying to get things done. Pretty much the same as me.
As you can see, your people are now mine. I will now turn this city household by household.
Oh boy, are you inefficient.
The flame of life has been snuffed out forever.
I won't allow it, Mal'Ganis. Better that these people die by my hand than serve as your slaves in death.
No, which is precisely what we're trying to do here. We would even be faster at it if you hadn't just wasted all of this time for us.
Ready for action. I stand for the light.
King Speech Boy. Instead of going by speechy, how about we go slay?
Feel my wrath. You are past redemption. Feel my wrath. Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption. Foul knave. For my father the king.
What do you need?
More troops, obviously. The more troops we have, the better.
Of course. Foul name. Justice has come. Betrayer of the light. Justice has come. Say the word.
Is there danger?
Yes.
Certainly.
There's lots of danger. Now then. Do I want one of you? No, I want one of you to actually build stuff for me. Namely, blacksmith. I can't really build much more because I don't have the keep yet.
Foul knave. For my father. A sound plan. For honor. You are past redemption.
Keep producing troops. I need those. So I need to be quick about this.
For my father, the king. Justice has come. For my father, the king. Upgrade complete.
Now this here is usually where I run into Morganis, if I remember right. Some god-awful reason we are both thinking that, such a nice row of houses, would be a shame if somebody goes in and actually destroys them.
Feel my wrath.
But this time here, party has decided to go up. Interesting choice.
You are past redemption. Betrayer of the light.
Don't just stand there, attack them. It's gotta save us some time.
Justice is what is it? Our forces are under attack.
Off I go then. Righto.
I stand for the light. Foul name. Feel my wrath. For my father. Justice has come.
Well, at least at one thing, Arthas is definitely quite a bit more competent than Morganis. And that is slaying his own people.
Betrayer of the light. You are past redemption.
It's very easy to demonstrate in this nice scenario, isn't it?
For my father, the king.
Build more farms, I shall do so.
Yes, my lord. Off I go then. Righto.
Our forces are under attack. I'm here to help.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would be at this point.
Foul knave. Yes, my liege.
You come over here. How much more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4 to get full.
Justice shall be done. You are past redemption. Foul knave. Justice has come. Is there danger? Job done. You are past redemption. Betrayer of the light. Feel my wrath. Foul knave. Feel my wrath.
Ah, where's Morganis is this time going upwards? That's interesting.
You are past redemption. Betrayer of the light.
Don't really tends to do that.
Justice has come. Say the word.
Well,
I'm here to help.
always the first time, I guess. Come on, attack. Don't just stand there.
Feel my wrath. Certainly. The light is my strength. For honor.
And down we go. We have a bit of a lead. Kill 100. Okay. We are well on our way, I would say.
Our town is under siege.
Now that's a problem.
Justice shall be done. Feel my wrath. Betrayer of the light. A sound plan. You are past redemption.
Well, if my dear little army... Right, they can't spawn because I don't really have troop limit anymore, do I?
Light is my strength.
Will you look at that? There he is now. That is what I was expecting to happen.
A sound plan.
Our town is under siege.
Certainly.
Well, my troops are sleeping. That's not good.
Our town is under siege.
You know that my town is under siege.
Our forces are under attack.
Get everybody to armor up.
What?
Off I goes this shot. A sound plan.
Our forces are under attack.
No, we've almost got them down. Now the enemy's down. That's good.
I'm here to help.
That has helped. I knew there was something useful waiting for me.
Past redemption. What is it? What? All right.
Back to work.
Justice shall be done.
Oh, how much time till Maganus revives?
Justice is come.
Just a few minutes. That should be enough.
Justice has come. Betrayer of the light. Yes, my lord.
Well, then I need one of you to actually build me those farms.
Off I go then. All right. Yes, my lord.
I stand for the light.
Jesus.
Justice has come. For honor.
Yeah, just a bit of a setback. Nothing really to worry about.
Feel my wrath. Justice is
Could you please?
For my father, the king. You are past redemption. Justice shall be done. Foul name. Betrayer of the light.
Oh, we've got 80 already. We have quite a bit of a lead.
You are past redemption. For my father, the king.
Job's done.
Betrayer of the light. Justice is come. Of course. Certainly.
Our forces are under attack.
Again? Are you serious? Really wanna get rid of me, don't you? Well, doesn't really matter. Let's ignore it.
Foul name. Justice has come. Foul name. Betrayer of the light.
Research complete. Research
Feel my
complete.
wrath.
Research
Job's
complete.
done. Ready for action. Justice shall be done.
Oh, we are producing new ones, so should not be a problem.
You are past redemption. Justice has come.
Kinda missed someone.
A sound plan.
One little guy I missed.
I live once more.
Forces are under attack.
Yes, I know you live once more.
Strength.
Yeah, almost dealt with it. Oh, almost dealt with it.
Is there danger? Justice has come.
Now then, let's go up here.
You are past redemption.
Research complete.
Yes, I could actually use one of them.
Ready for action.
Now let's line up. New upgrades.
Ready to work.
The light is my strength.
Well, if you have to go up here.
What? Righto. I stand for the light.
That should be enough. I need 4 more to end this.
Feel my wrath.
Justice is come. You are past redemption.
Bam! Victory! Never tasted so sour.
Finish this right now, Mal'Ganis. Just you and me.
Brave words. Unfortunately for you, it won't end here.
Yeah, no, it
The
won't.
journey has just begun, young prince. Gather your forces and meet me in the Arctic land of Northrend.
Oh no.
It is there that we shall settle the score between us. It is there that your true destiny will unfold.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth if I have to. Do you hear me? To
The ends of the earth! Yes, I know. It's a horrible decision. Ah, yeah, that shall be enough for now. Because then we can keep Northrend for the next time. Ah, yeah, but I will continue playing this. It's a nice game, I will say that much. Still a lot better than what they made out of it. But yeah, with these I shall meet you at you. Have a good one and all of that, and well, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I hope. Well, until then.